The devastating floods have led to a blame game between the union government and the state government, with Mamata Banerjee writing to the Prime Minister twice on the issue. The West Bengal government blames the Damodar Valley Corporation for not paying heed to Bengal's request to minimize and delay the release of water from dams, while the union government says that decisions have been taken in accordance with procedure and officials from West Bengal are also part of the Damodar Valley Corporation. Now, two officials from Bengal who are part of the Damodar Valley Corporation have resigned from the board of the Damodar Valley Corporation, and the West Bengal government has said, in view of unprecedented water release, Power Secretary Santanu Basu, IAS, have resigned from the board of DVC. The Chief Engineer, Irrigation and Waterways, has also resigned from the Damodar Valley Reservoir Regulation Committee. Meanwhile, Union Jal Shakti Minister C.R. Patil had said the state's officials were informed at every stage about the release of water from DVC reservoirs, which was essential to prevent a major disaster. Saurabh Gupta has the lowdown.
Well, West Bengal has been reeling under devastating floods. Several districts are still inundated. There is still water. And of course, this comes right ahead of pujas. There's a concern over the puja economy. But these devastating floods are perhaps the worst the state has seen in the last decade or so. And given the fact that the large parts of South Bengal have actually gone underwater is something that is very, very worrying. And of course, the release of a huge amount of water from dams like Panchet, Maithon and of course Durgapur Barrage, which are controlled by the Damodar Valley Corporation, is something that has been blamed for these floods. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who's in fact going to tour flood affected areas again today, has written to the Prime Minister twice and also called it man-made floods. But this has also resulted in a blame game with the centre or the Damodar Valley Corporation saying that, there are two representatives. Of course, there are representatives from West Bengal in the Damodar Valley Corporation. And now, of course, as a result of that, back and forth between the union government and the state government, what we've also seen is resignations of two West Bengal government officials from these bodies. In fact, the state government says, in view of the unprecedented water release, Power Secretary, Government of West Bengal, Shri Santanu Basu, IAS, resigned from the board of the DVC, or which is the Damodar Valley Corporation. Chief Engineer, Irrigation and Waterways, Government of West Bengal, also resigned from the Damodar Valley Reservoir Regulation Committee, or the DVRRC.